did Paradox Music get started?
How did it get started?
Yeah.
Right, okay, so we've barely been going a year, really, and it started out, I came off the back of another project. I was in another band, and that disbanded, and I started doing some acoustic shows on my own, and then Danny, the bass player who plays bass, he's not here today. He came along and started jamming some songs with me, and then Carl came into the mix, and we quickly realised that this could be something quite special with the three of us, because we're like the best of friends and stuff, and I think that's really important. Because we gel together really well, the music comes across even better. So we quickly realised that this could be something quite special, and we just kind of got things together and went from there, really.
Amazing.
So yeah, it wasn't. That's what I like about it. It wasn't forced.
Yeah.
It just naturally morphed into something really cool.
Yeah.
You know.
How did you come up with the name Paradox Music?
I guess it was Julian that came up with the name, wasn't it?
It was actually. It's not Paradox Music. That's what we have to use on Facebook.
Yeah, it's just Paradox.
It's just
been
Paradox.
multiply used by other bands, I suppose.
It's been so it's been used in different areas on Facebook. So in order to have the Facebook page, we had to put music at the end of it.
Yeah.
So if you're searching for us on Facebook and stuff, you search Paradox Music and it'll come up.
Oh.
But the actual name of the band is Paradox.
Okay, yeah, that did it. Yeah, 'cause in my head I thought it was Paradox Music.
Yeah, it's a bit misleading, but it's just a legality thing, isn't it?
So so I think really it was kind of like I mean, there was loads of different names running around my head at first, and we was messaging back and forth, wasn't we? Oh, should we call it this? Should we do this? Should we do this? And I just think Paradox just kind of popped up because it was kind of like it's three different worlds coming together.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, because we've all got different tastes in music. You know, we're all different people. You know, and then when we come together, it kind of like makes a great thing, you know.
I love that.
So it's kind of like it's paradoxical.
And we're absurd as people.
And we're
so it
absurd.
works.
How long have you all been playing together?
How long have we been playing together? Well, as Paradox, barely, almost coming up to a year, is it? So
Our first gig was October last year, so just over a year. Which is amazing. It feels longer because we've jam-packed it, haven't we?
Yes.
I mean, we've really pushed this into something special. And
I mean, I've got to say that individually, all three of us have been playing for years and years. You know, we've been around the circuit. You know, Carl lived in America for a while, playing music. Danny's, I've known Danny for years. We was in bands together when we were younger, and this, that, the other. So we've all been on the music circuit for quite a long time. But coming together as the three of us, just a year really. So we're still relatively new.
How would you describe your sound or style?
Sound or style?
It's an eclectic host of rock and roll, which is our foundation really, punk, a bit of R&B, a bit of everything, a bit of pop. Just a nice soup of stuff we like to play really, and it reflects from our crowd. You know, they come to see us. You know, the music is almost secondary. They come to see our synergy. You know, so our style is it's just freeform really. And we do a lot of mashups. You know, of songs, and that sort of splits us from the rest really. We do it our own way. You know, we're not trying to.
We really try and home in on that, don't we? You know, we don't want to just go out and play, because we do covers, and we probably end up going to be doing our own stuff further down the line.
Graduate into it.
All that'll come. You know, we're not rushing it, but we don't. When we do the covers, we don't like to play them exactly like the record, or be an actual copycat of that. We take the songs and we kind of make them our own. You know, we have a thing, we paradox it up. Do you know what I mean? So we just kind of make it our own, you know?
That sounds good then.
Yeah.
So what are some of your biggest musical influences?
Wow.
How long we got?
Yeah, how long we got? That's a big one. That is.
First, you?
Yeah, I'll go. I think I'm more into the rock and roll side of things. Like, you know, I like me Led Zeppelin, you know, but then I go over to John Mayer, you know, and I like the pop stuff, you know, and it's a wide range of stuff that I listen to. And then Carl's into
Everything. I'm into music expression. I love country and western. I never thought I would until I went to Texas. You know, but it is a beautiful craft. You know, it's very honest.
It's from the heart, isn't it?
I'm a big jazzer, big jazz influence. Chick Corea. You know, all the greats. David Bowie, Prince, Thomas Dolby, Sting, Peter Gabriel, that sort of, you know, people that actually had a story, not just about, you know, the typical love song. There's an actual
so you can
story
see,
element.
You can see, like, from mine and yours, and then you've got Danny, who's into his, like, Danny's quite into the heavy stuff though, isn't he? He's into the heavy music, the punk stuff. So you can see that influences from the three of us. It's kind of across the board.
Yeah, and there's a nice spontaneity to it. You know, it just comes together so nicely. We're not forcing to try and be something to pander to a crowd, basically. So that's what we're sticking to, and you know, we're keeping the fun. We have fun. It transmutes 100%. Out to a crowd. They come to see us. You know,
Love you guys.
You know, and that really is the secret. You know,
I mean, you've been to a gig, haven't you?
I was going to say that. Yeah, when I went, I said to these guys, I really enjoyed it. I did.
Bless you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
It's early days,
I was happy enough to speak to you because I did actually. It was fun. It was fun. I said I was there for the majority of the gig, and I was singing away.
Come on.
Well, there you go.
That's the whole point. Yeah, exactly. Mission complete.
Appreciate that.
Oh, I see you're at the Songcast. I'm like, I'm looking for something to do on New Year's.
Yeah.
I have to just be me. So yeah, perfect.
Cool, man.
What's your favourite song to perform?
Favourite song? I don't think I enjoy them all, really. We do a really cool mashup of a song called Valerie, and we've mashed it up with
Amy Winehouse.
We've mashed it up with what we mashed it up with?
Gold Digger.
Garnet. And oh God, I've forgotten now. What's the song? Faith.
Faith by.
You gotta have faith. That one. So we kind of like took those three songs, which are probably worlds apart, and mashed them together.
Amazing.
And then that is just fun, you know. Yeah. So yeah, anything that's fun and brings the energy, you know. So yeah.
Perfect. How do you decide which songs to add to your set list?
We're just going through that
comment.
the minute. Yeah. No comment. No. Yeah, that's quite. We're very picky with that. Song choice is key. It is key. Well, going back to the earlier question, we don't just go and pick like your usual song and just play it as is. You know, we'll probably hear a song and then hear another one and go, oh, that'd be cool, that one. And then we break it down and mash it up and stuff like that. So it takes a little while, doesn't it?
Because we've got a system to the way we want it as we mash up. We, like Liam says, we hear something, oh, that would work well together. We try it. If it doesn't work, it doesn't. Essentially, it's us having fun and being paradox. You know, we're not trying to, again, pander to, would they like this?
Yeah.
We like it, and that reflects,
exactly.
you know, and that, I think that's, as an audience member myself, I do the same. You know, I concentrate on the person that's actually
we want them
expressing themselves.
We want them
than
to
the
feel
sound,
something, don't they? We want them to feel something.
Exactly.
You know, they want to come away from a gig and go, I actually really enjoyed myself, like you just did.
Yeah.
You know, that's the whole point.
Exactly that.
That's the whole point.
As we said straight away, I enjoyed doing it. That was good to be a part of.
We engage on stage as well. We're not just blinkered.
Again,
I feel like all the audience members when I was at that gig as well actually enjoyed it. You know, everyone I looked around, everyone was boogieing a little bit. It was good.
We try and make everyone feel a part of it, you know. And then going back to what we said earlier, I think the thing is with us being the three best of friends and we know each other.
Yeah.
You know, we can read each other on stage and we know where each other's going. So if we want to go to a different part in a song or extend a song, or you know, we can do what we want because we'll just follow each other. You know, and we go with the moment. You know.
Yeah,
So,
definitely.
yeah.
Who does what in the band?
Okay, so I'm Liam, and I sing and play guitar.
I'm Carl. I play drums. I was opting to play the tuba, but they didn't want to. I was gutted about it. So I settled for the drums, and here we are, you know.
Yeah, and then we've got Danny, who's obviously not here today. He plays bass and sings as well. So we have 2 vocals going on.
Yeah.
So if one's doing lead vocals, another will do the harmonies, and then we'll swap over. So visually, it's cool, you know.
Yeah. Do you ever argue about what songs to play?
Do we?
There's never any argument. It's just deep debate. You know, we it's nothing personal. It's not, you know.
If we play it, we don't like it, we'll just it'll probably never reach the surface again.
Yeah.
It just kind of like disappear into the abyss. You know, it's like, oh, do you remember
It's
that song we
spontaneous
played?
again. It comes together. It's a force that we're just the pilots of, in a sense, you know.
Yeah, 100%.
And then we feel it, and we know that works, so we go with it. You know, you can tell straight away when, you know what, I'm not enjoying this, so why do we have to do this? You know, and then again that reflects to an audience of, wow, these guys are really enjoying themselves. You know, we engage on stage, we have fun, you know, and that's keeping that grounded, fun, fresh, you know, and evolving every day we are. So it's a blessing, it really is.
Who's the funniest person?
I did my daily friend.
Yes, yes. I think
I'm the most depressed. No, that's hence the humour.
I think
We all are.
do you know what? If I was to break it down, right, I'd say Carl's the very intelligent one. He's the serious one. You are. I'm more of the baby. You know, so I play the clown sometimes. I forget a lot of things sometimes, like starting songs in different keys, and Danny's there going, "What? Where are we going with this?" Yeah, and Danny's more like the dad. He's gonna hate me for saying that.
Yeah.
He's gonna hate me for saying that. But yeah, he's
the sensible one.
He's
out
the
of the lot of
sensible
us.
one. Yes. Yeah, we
Which
love
again,
Danny.
it grounds us as a band.
We love Danny.
It's great, you know.
But yeah, I'm the youngest, so you know I gravitate more towards being the clown, really. I think.
It's okay, we're being ourselves, you know. Mistakes are mistakes. It keeps us human, you see. It's how we deal with them, you know.
Yeah.
People see that and they go, oh, they're human, you know. And it's a lovely sort of coming together.
Yeah.
I'd rather see something human than something sterile, you know.
Exactly.
So we have that, and you can't really teach or buy that, really. It's very blessed to have met each other at this time, and for this to, you know, progress and evolve. It's happening so naturally, and that's what we're trying to keep free, you know, and not try and think, oh, we're getting to a stage now where we're getting better, we need to do this or not. No, we don't.
Yeah.
Do exactly what we're doing, and, you know, it's the simple ingredients that wins every time, you know.
100%, mate.
What's something about each band members people might not know?
I'm taking the fifth on this.
Yeah. Whoa, that's a difficult one. Might not know. To be honest, you kind of stumped me there. I don't really know how to answer that question. 'Cause I think everybody, we're kind of transparent, aren't we? Really, you know.
Yeah, really.
I don't really know how to answer that one, mate. If I'm honest,
People might not know.
we're not. We get home from a gig and we have a cup of tea.
Yeah.
Complete anti-rock and roll.
And then walk around for 2 hours with my back.
After a gig, I like to go home and have tea and biscuits and go to bed.
Can we cut that bit out?
That was a very good question. Who came up with that one? You did. That stumped me. Well
They
done.
might not know how close we are, really, and you know, how passionate about what we do. You know, it's not just a band. We're not Weekend Warriors. This is our baby.
This is our livelihood.
Definitely appreciate it.
Yeah.
And it's great to have like-minded people and very close friendship, which actually, you know, can destroy a band because of ego. And it's egoless as a band, you know.
Yeah.
It's something, ego's good, you know, it's good ego and bad ego. But it's for performance, not
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
in spite of it.
Going off the back of that though, you just kind of reminded me. People might not actually see, now I've thought about it, the effort that we put in behind the scenes, because people just come to a gig. You know, I mean, some people might appreciate that and they might know about that, but they come to a gig and they see us there performing. Whereas that show that we're putting on, we've rehearsed that numerous times, and we've had rehearsals where we've really honed in on the sound and our parts and made it sound good and look good. And that's not just happened overnight.
No.
That's taken months and months and months of rehearsal. Do you know what I mean?
I think it's the side that people don't actually think about, you know. Like
No.
Yeah.
I've been to enough concerts in my life, and I've never thought about how much practice someone had.
Right.
Absolutely.
To
Absolutely.
make that performance
Yeah.
come true, you know?
It takes the stigma away of like, oh, you're so talented.
Yeah.
No, actually, we put a lot of hard work because we love it. It
Yeah.
doesn't become work when you love something.
Exactly.
It's a passion, you know. It's but you know, looking at us playing in the beginning to where we are now, it's night and day.
Well,
you know?
we did that,
So
didn't
there's
we?
your proof in the pudding. Yeah, you know.
You did that. You showed me.
Yeah,
It was
it's,
like it showed me a thing on our phones when we first got together to now, in like a matter of months, how it's changed. But you don't realise that. You don't see that until you actually see it, and you're like, okay, wow.
It's our intention that's driving it. You know, the good intention of let's do this. This is a blessing to do what we love and, you know, make a viable living out of it. To be honest, you know,
Definitely.
couldn't ask for more really. That's
Yeah.
Do you all hang out outside of gigs?
Every day. Yeah. Every day. We're on the phone to each other every day. See Carl almost every other day. We're round at Danny's house just hanging out. In fact, last week we went hiking. We went hiking in the Peak District.
Pennines, yeah, Derbyshire.
Yeah. So that was fun, wasn't it?
It was.
If you go on our Facebook page, Paradox Music, there's some photos on there actually.
We will check it out.
And yeah, we had a good day at it, didn't we?
It was beautiful. That was wow. The picturesque scenery was.
It's amazing. Wasn't
Yeah.
It? We got, how high was that mountain at the end? I think it was 577 meters high or something like that. It was ridiculous. But it's stuff like that builds the bond between us, and it shows through our live performance and our music.
It's a brotherhood, really. It's family.
Absolutely, 100%.
You know, we're like
family.
band of brothers. We dive. You know what I mean? We're responsible for each other on stage and off stage.
Yeah.
And we would go out our way for each and every one of us. You know.
Children.
I
No,
don't.
I don't.
No, Danny does.
Yeah.
Does the children ever come to watch you guys play for it? Are they not at that age yet?
No, they are. Yeah, I think they've been to a couple of gigs.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
I think.
I'm sitting there thinking, I think. Sometimes it's a blur, to be honest. You know, when you play gigs and you get a packed out venue, it's like, oh, I was there and I saw it. It's like, was you? Okay, I'm sorry if I didn't see you. Do you know what I mean? 'Cause you're just in work mode. Do you know? So, you know, sometimes you miss people and stuff. But yeah.
Cool.
What's been your favourite gig so far and why?
Favourite gig so
Wow.
far? Let me think. Where did we play? This is the thing. You play that many. You're like, where was we last week? Oh, we was here. When did that happen? Oh, it was there.
Outside that look like things yet?
We did.
Something you'd relish in there.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's on the cards. It really is,
We haven't actually got round to playing a proper outside festival yet. There is some people messaging me who are interested for that. So like Carl said, it is on the cards. But we've basically just been playing around locally.
Just to plant the flag, you know,
plant the
get
flag.
us established.
We had a great gig at the Lumley.
Lumley was good. Three
the Ship.
Monkeys. You know, they're all good in their own right,
Three
really.
Monkeys,
Everything's got a different sort of energy and, you know, some kind of nature to it that makes it its own. So they're all.
I think, to be honest, they're all, like you said, they're all as equal. The Ship, the Lumley, Three Monkeys, all of them really. No Mermaid, you know, all the local scene. I'd say they're all individually as good as each other.
So people in Skegness are very appreciative of that.
Yes, Yeah.
When
They are,
Mary
definitely.
Mermaid, it was.
Yeah.
Everyone just loved you, you know.
Yeah.
Even if they didn't know you personally.
Exactly.
Yeah, well, that's what it's all
It's the
about.
synergy of us, you see. It's not to brag or anything. It's we have an energy on stage that you can't buy, or explain really. It's just the way it is, you know. And we're very lucky that we found each other.
Very lucky.
It's got potential to be very fruitful and have some longevity to it, and that's.
We're not going anywhere yet. We're
no,
here,
not at all.
and we're being it.
Do you get nervous on a gig?
Do we get nervous? I think I would be a liar if I said I didn't. I always get a little knot in my stomach, but it's a good nervous.
Yeah.
We was on about this, wasn't we?
There's a fine line between fear and excitement, I think.
Yeah.
And,
I'd say if you don't get nervous going on stage, if you're passionate about something, then there's something wrong.
Yeah, there's something wrong.
You know?
You get complacent if you don't get a bit, because nerves is really care, that sort of care on steroids, really, isn't it? But that can be twisted in your mind as, I'm going to mess this up, So if you lose that, like Liam was saying, if you lose that knot, that little butterfly thing, I don't think you perform as well. I don't think you're as present.
Yeah.
Something about nerves. There's a reason for it. There's a reason for emotional resonance.
Yes.
Anyone that says they don't, I think, is probably lying a little bit, because
I would have to say they would be.
you've got a job to do, and
or
it's
they
live.
don't care.
There's no editing on stage,
We're only human, so
it's like being behind enemy lines in a sense.
Absolutely.
You go for it. Let's just do this. So I think that induces that feeling a little bit. So I'm glad I still have mine after 4 years of doing this. So yeah.
Have you had any funny or creative moments during a show?
During the show? There's been quite a few, actually. Again, me starting songs in the wrong key, and the odd thing of guitar strings snapping and stuff.
Oh, does that
yeah. We played a gig in Chapel in the summer. Do you remember? My guitar string snapped.
Yeah.
And luckily we had some of the guys who roadie for us and come and help us out and stuff. Came and switched the guitar around and took the guitar off me, switched the string around and gave it me back. Luckily I had another guitar so I could pick that up and carry on playing. And the key to that is don't stop and panic, just carry on.
Yeah.
Just keep going.
Yeah, you prepare for these things too. I mean, obviously I've got a spare snare and stuff.
Yeah.
If something happens with my snare, I can just quickly change it up, So, it's all in the preparation really. These things do happen. How skilled you are. It's just
self-taught when it comes to playing drums and guitar.
Yes.
Yeah.
And is that how did you just decide to pick that up when you were younger, or is it?
When I was a baby in nappies, I used to play on my nan's brass teapots and stuff on her fireplace. And I used to love the sound. I'd get the hammer, ding, 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 ding. And here I am today.
And here he is.
I play piano too, so drums is a nice balance for me. It's more energetic, so it is a workout, and it's just great to do it with these guys. It's saved my life a little bit. There's a backstory to everything, isn't there? But it's come at the right time, and
yeah, I can say I'm pleased for you.
Thank you.
What do you love most about performing live?
About performing live, I think for me, it's the whole moment when you're on stage. I get lost in that. It's like my own little world, and just being able to create that energy for people to enjoy themselves and come to a gig and forget their troubles for an hour or two.
Yeah, definitely.
And then we've done our job right. Do you know what I mean? And it is a job to us. This is our livelihood, and we love it.
Do you have any local gigs coming up that people can go to?
Yeah,
Absolutely. Just go on our Facebook page and they're there in the events.
So to get to that, would I go to on Paradox Music and then about, and then it should...
Look, if you
Yeah.
go on to Paradox
Go to
Music,
about, yeah.
is it about or is it more?
It's more, sorry.
More.
It is more.
At
Hit
the top
more.
of the page, more, and it'll drop down or drop up or whatever, and it says events.
Yeah.
Click on events, and you can see all the gigs we've got this year and into next year as well. We've nearly had like
For next year.
Yeah.
we've nearly had like 30 gigs booked already for next year.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Such a blessing.
It's such a blessing. But the next one is on the 15th of this month.
November, yeah.
It's at the Merry Mermaid in Skegness. Also,
Don't miss it.
yeah, don't miss it. And there's a few more in between there. I think we're over in Sheffield at some point, aren't we? Yeah. And then we've got some in Nottingham and stuff. So we're travelling about. And then New Year's Eve, we're at the Sun Castle in Skegness. That's going to be a big gig for us because we're on with myself and my brother Spencer. He's comparing all evening, and we've got a guy called Tommy J who was on Britain's Got Talent coming down. I think he's a juggler or something, whatever he does. Yeah, I've not really watched him on TV, which I probably should.
Bit of research.
Bit of research. But yeah, it's going to be a great night. So yeah, that's another one for your diaries.
Where's your dream place to...
Dream place. Wembley, baby. No, that's jokes aside. I don't know. I think when I was younger, I went. This is the deep answer. I went through the phase of thinking that I was going to be a pop star or whatever. Everybody does when you first start, and you have these dreams of touring big and doing all that. But as you mature as a musician and realise that you want to do this for a living, you know, I'd say every gig is a good gig. You know, we're out there, we're playing, we're doing what we love, and we're earning a living from it, man. Do you know what I mean? We're not in this to be a massive famous band. You know what I mean? We've been through that. You know, we've all been through that, and it's not all out what it's cut out to be. You know, we just want to be here. We want to have fun, hang out with our best mates, and get paid for it, man.
How do you come up with ideas for new songs?
How do we come up with ideas?
Again, it's going back to, you know, we hear something. Now we've got a sort of set way of working, which, you know, we've evolved over this year. It's still evolving, of course. And it starts to sort of reveal itself to what direction we're going. So anything that makes you go, yes. Well, personally, I think that. That would work with this. You know, in your mind, that might work. We get to rehearse it, practice it. If it doesn't work, we move on. You know, it's not, oh no, that's my idea.
Yeah.
Nothing to do with that. It's we just want to have fun and let people in that room walk away going, oh, I feel better since I came. I was having a bad day today. You know what I mean? Anything. So I know I would too. I'd come down and see these guys if I was having a bad night. You know, it'd make me feel better because these guys are jumping around having fun, and that's what you need in this day and age. You know, it's
definitely
a coming together, a collective. You know. So yeah, the songs at this moment, we've come to this point where we're really honing in on, you know, more exciting songs really that come together, not just your middle of the road, I suppose, which all bands are doing, which is fine. People want to hear that stuff, you know.
And
we want to take it a bit further. That's all.
Taking like pop songs and rocking them up.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You know, and doing them our way. You know, that's what we thrive on, isn't
Absolutely.
it? You know? So yeah.
How do you keep your show fresh and exciting for the audience?
Again, it's song selection, isn't it? It's song selection.
It's a big part of it.
That is a massive part of it.
And the order of songs, you know, it's very, you know, the whole thing is.
That is a big one. That is the order. You know, placing songs in the set so it keeps the vibe up. You know, and then we'll bring it down and then we'll take it back up again. You know, so we're taking the audience on a journey. Really.
We're at that point now where we're sort of we're transforming into a fresher, exciting, more set. So we've realised we're getting a little bored of what we're doing. Not bored, you know, it's just keeping it moving and keeping people walking the road with us, you know. Because it does get stagnant. You know, some people would love just to hear Mustang Sally every night, fine.
Yeah.
You know, but we would do it a different way. You know what I mean? It's we'd do it sort of symphonic country disco. You know, I don't know. You know.
Didn't you say that once to a guy at a gig? We was at a gig one time, and the guy goes, "What style of music are you, or what music do you
I think
play?"
you're still looking for the genre.
And then you went symphonic pop country disco.
Yeah.
And the guy was like, "What?"
But we would be able to do that and make it right and make it enjoy it. And just our swagger, you know, it's we're not putting on.
We're not pretending.
We're not pretending to perform. No. We're just our performers. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, it's not all the bells and whistles. It's that someone concentrating on another human element, and I think that's a beautiful thing.
It is.
That's what brings people together. There's something, you know, that resonates. There's something that you can relate to.
Definitely.
It doesn't matter what the music is in, but we love to just rock out, don't we?
Absolutely.
We just love to. It's great therapy. Music is without music.
Oh, the world would be a sad place without music. Without music, man. Especially this day and age. You know. So yeah.
What do you love about your local band?
The loyal. You know, we see the same faces showing up at gigs, and it's so good, man. Yeah, it's so good. You know, when we're not that type of band that will just rock up and play and then leave. You know, we rock up, we play, we mingle, we talk to everybody. You know, and we've kind of got that circle of people now, which is growing, which is following us around and coming to gigs and stuff, and that's such a great thing to see. You know, it's like a little family, you know, it's nice.
How can people follow you or find your music online?
Facebook, Paradox Music. Just search Paradox Music. There's a little triangle, yellow triangle, you got it on the screens here. Just look for that and you'll find us. It's like the bat sign.
Is that on Facebook then?
Facebook, Instagram.
Okay.
I think we're on TikTok.
We're on TikTok.
I think we're on TikTok.
Evolving to YouTube. We're just
on YouTube and stuff.
So, if someone's never seen Paradox before, what can they expect at one of your shows?
Just live, raucous playing and fun. You know, there's an energy there that is, you know, unmistakable. Really. It's not everyone's cup of tea. You can please some of the people some of the time. ...
Yeah.
You know. So, and we're not about that. We're about what do we love. And that, again, I keep going back to that, it transmutes to the people that are actually following us, love that about us, you know, so, but we're not trying to go, oh, what have we got that they like? We don't think that way. We're just ourselves, aren't we? We just play, we're having fun, you know, and there's a lovely freedom about it when you realise it's not that serious, you know, everyone's too serious today. We're trying to be the antithesis of that, you know, so... Yeah.
If you want to forget your troubles for a couple of hours and you've had a bad day, come see Paradox, man.
And get charged up audibly, you know.
Exactly, 100%.
Walk out buzzing, you know.
We'll have some fun.
Love that.
A healthy buzz, you know.
Do you have any advice for young people who want to start a band?
Quick, run!
Don't
do it.
Don't do it!
Please. It's not all glossy. No.
I think, right, so if you're a budding musician...
Jacob, he's great.
So, you know, if you're a budding musician and you want to get out there, you want to start playing, you want to be in a band, you've got to go and get some experience. There's nothing pays more than experience. So you've got to start off being rubbish and learn. It's all about, it's a learning ground, isn't it? You know what I mean? You cannot teach that. You know, you can read everything out the books and follow chord charts and read upon your favourite songs, but when you get out there and you get on stage, it's a whole different ball game, man.
Yeah.
So you've got to just get out there and learn. I mean, we've got a guy who comes with us, Jacob, who roadies for us. He's a lovely lad, and he's at the beginning of getting out singing and playing acoustic stuff, you know. And I just said to him, get as many gigs as you possibly can, and get out there and get experience. You know, you're going to have the bad gigs, you're going to have the good gigs, but it's character building. you learn from it all, and that's how you get good.
And do it for yourself. You know,
Yeah.
I think I had this conversation with him, and he's 16 years old. He's a kid. He's well on his way, but there's a lot to learn. You know, it's not just about music. You know, do it for yourself first.
Yeah.
Because if you show passion, people are passionate about that. It's like a painting. You go, why is that? So you can see the love that person's put into it. You know,
100%. It's an
don't
art.
go out for an audience. Oh, look at me. I've done that in the past, and you're miserable. You really are. It's you're on the
It's a
you're on
beautiful
the mark
thing.
of people commenting on what you're doing, and it can destroy you basically.
Yeah.
Because you're not in the right mind. Your mind's not right.
100%.
Just do it for yourself and love music.
Yeah.
Music is its own reward. You know what I'm saying? It's all about expression, and it's the only free thing. One of the only free things we have left to express ourselves. You can't touch that art.
Yeah.
Can't. You know what I mean? You can't touch what's in here.
100%.
And people feel that. So that's my advice to anyone starting out. Just love what you do. It doesn't matter what styles. It doesn't matter. Someone's going to love it, and even if one person loves it, you've changed their life a little bit, and that's
100%.
key, mate. It really is. So
100%.
If you could perform, what famous artist would you perform?
Oh man. Well, I'd say Prince, but that's never going to happen, is it? You know. That's a difficult one to answer because there is so many who are out there who are still, real, man. You know. Who would yours be? It's a hard one, that, isn't it?
yeah, David Bowie, Prince. I don't know. It's just someone that has
Passion again.
truth, with what they're doing. I think that you then you glom onto that reality rather than, oh, I've got this person with me. It's like having a fantasy football league. It's not, that's a person that's gone through life and is what they're doing right now.
Yeah.
There's no mystery. They just love what they're doing, and that always shines through. So anybody that holds that really.
What's one word each of you would use to describe Paradox?
Brotherhood,
Yeah.
family.
Yeah. 100%. 100%. You said it. I don't need to say anymore. I don't need to say anymore.
It feels like that feels.
I don't need to say anymore. I don't
Without
need to say
that, we would just be single musicians that are going different directions.
Yeah.
Because of that paradox sign, as you can see, with different angles of three different people. It's,
Who came up with the logo?
I did.
You could take that. You could take that.
We did.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't have done it without these guys. You understand? It's the whole.
It was a bit of a
It's
to and
the
fro
whole
in, wasn't
mental
there?
think tank,
Yeah.
But it made sense with three of us, with three different walks of life, and
Yeah.
it is absurd what we do, but it's something so beautiful and magical about it. It's not always great, and that's the beauty of it. If it was, it'd be a bit weird, wouldn't it? You've got to have a bit of struggle with everything you do, and when you get that relief of, it's like British weather, really, isn't it? When the sun finally comes out, it's great. I lived in America, and the sun was always out, and you think, oh, please rain.
Yeah.
So there's always that opposite in there. But, that's us. It's
And fun and energetic. But that's more than one word, isn't it? Yeah.
we just know each other. It's a knowing. It's not belief in it. It's just we know that it works. It's almost predestined, wasn't it? It's.
It just happened. It just kind of morphed, didn't it? So, yeah. If you want to see what we're all about, get yourself to a gig.
We loved having you here today. We appreciate you coming, and we wish you all the best.
Thanks for having us, guys.
Thank you.
It's been a
so
pleasure.
much. It has.